listen up there. Rat Trap here. Listen, I just want to remind you of something. You are watching Jason's Rider video review. You hear that, lizard lips? I was kidding about that. Oh boy. We're all gonna...
This is a video response to timey2wimey's 5 questions about Kamen Rider. Let me get, for Kamen Rider fans. I got the list here of the 5 questions. They will be also posted in my description box, and this will also be a video response to Matt's channel. One of the questions is, how did I discover Kamen Rider? Well, I discovered Kamen Rider through the terrible, and I mean terrible, Masked Rider. I didn't know the origin back then. I just thought, oh, it's a new show again. Because I was really young. Oh, it's a new show created by the same people as Power Rangers. And it wasn't featured in Power Rangers. I'm going to watch this. And I liked it. Then I seen trailers and, trailers for Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. When that was airing in 2009. I was hoping that was going to be aired in the UK. Because I was very looking forward to it. Sadly, it didn't. And then I got myself into Shinkenger. I watched all of Shinkenger, and I said to myself I was missing 2 episodes. And I downloaded the 2 episodes of Decade that featured Samurai Sentai Shinkenger, and I watched them. And after that, after I watched those 2 episodes, I went to myself, I'll download the whole series. So I downloaded the series. I actually watched then the whole of Decade. Then I moved on to Double, and now I'm watching O's and some Blade. Next question. My favourite Kamen Rider is out of the Showa period. I don't know what got me drawn into liking V3, but my favourite character is Kamen Rider V3! Sorry, I always love hearing him say that, and I think when he goes, Henshin! V3! So, yeah, my favourite character is V3. It's the reason, it's not because he's the 3rd original rider, but it's because I'm a big fan of the design of his suit, his belt, his double typhoon belt, and the character that portrayed him, who was also Big One at the time as well. So much so of that as well, and it's the reason that he also had a secondary rider with him, but known as Rider Man, and he actually worked and corresponded with him very well. That's one of the main reasons why I love V3, is due to that. My favourite series at the moment, because Decade, I can't say Decade is my favourite. It was my first series I watched. But at the moment, Kamen Rider Ryuki is my favourite. It's due to, it's the whole mirror world thing. A lot of people don't seem to like it that much. But I thought the whole mirror world being a different world, being the opposite world where creatures live and everything and stuff like that. And where you have to fight those, have a contract beast to fight, or you get killed and eaten by them. And if your advent deck's being destroyed, you get eaten by your contract beast and everything. And it was also one of the first riders that it doesn't really have the name of the rider being technically the main rider. If you watched Kamen Rider Ryuki, Kamen Rider Knight is the actual main Kamen Rider in the whole series, because it mainly focused around Shinji as Ryuki, and him building up to him understanding why he has to fight and stuff like that. Yeah, that was Ryuki's plotline. But I see it as Knight being the main rider, as in that was the first Kamen Rider you see, and that's the last Kamen Rider you see finishing and getting the wish of what he wanted, being the last one of the Rider War battle type thing, Ryuki. So I think of Shinji's story being a separate plot line, but revolves around Ren's plot line at the same time, and it really works as well. It's really good, and it's just one of those amazing things that brings us to question 4, what defines a good series to me. A good series for Kamen Rider is, it needs to be eye-catching. It needs to draw you into the series. It needs you to believe that this could have happened. It needs to believe that it draws you in and makes you think there's bugmen actually saving the lives of humans, and the plot line of each rider, of the abilities it has and stuff like that, needs to be explained more like that or something. Or if it hasn't got that kind of explain and how he gets his powers and stuff like that, it won't be as good as you might think. Like Mask Rider example, that isn't something that might be a ranting video at some point in my videos, but it might be a 5-question rant video for you guys to tell me your hatred thoughts on Kamen Rider Black RX. But that's another time. Let's get back onto the defines a good series question 4. And it's really means it needs a good plot. That's the first thing. It needs a good plot, good ending, and good story. Beginning, middle, end, and facts. Because we need a good plot of the character ending up becoming a Kamen Rider and why he is becoming a Kamen Rider. Because in Ryuki, we had Shinji that didn't want to be a Kamen Rider. He just found the deck by chance. We had Blade being already a rider to protect people. We had Deno finding a pass. We had Decade forgetting his. We had Tsukasa forgetting his memory and becoming Decade. We got Double, that is 2 characters into 1. That is a very good way. And we have Oz, who's helping a Greed, Edgy helping a Greed to collect the core medals for him to get his body back. But if you already watched Oz, you know that Ank's body is still around. Ank is just an arm. There's 2 Anks, not Unks, Anks, and everything. And that's something what really needs to be drawn. You need the character development. You need the story development. You need monster development as well within the Rider series. Without the main monster or villain plot, a Kamen Rider series won't always work as well as you would think. Anyway, so now it comes to question 5. Besides Kamen Rider, what other Tokusatsu shows I watch? Well, other Tokusatsus, I class Power Rangers as a Tokusatsu because it's an American adaptation. But I watched Sentai. My very first Sentai I watched was Go Onja. Because I watched a lot of reviews of the Go Onja mech and stuff like that, and I wanted to check it out. Because at the year of Go Onja, it was around 2008, and Jungle Fury was just airing, and I thought I didn't really understood Jungle Fury that much, and I just rarely watched the few episodes. And then I watched Go Onja, and then I thought I really enjoyed the series, and it became something substituous, or what, I can't think of a word, but very interesting series, how it works and stuff like that. And then it always got me pumping on how Disney would have employed it, and they changed the storyline a little bit, well, I think it was a good idea, but at the same time I wish they didn't, because I really love the whole ups and downs and comedy effect of anime type comedy humor inside Go Onja. Then we had Shinkenger, because Shinkenger being my second favourite series of all time and stuff like that, and it really remembered some of my stuff that I liked about Power Rangers then back in the 90s that is still in Shinkenger. We've got samurais who won't like samurais and everything like that. But then we had Go Seiger. I didn't watch any of that. But now we've got Go Kaija, a very good series that comes to mind. That has an anniversary series, and they actually worked it well. Space pirates with powers of previous Sentais in key format. Very good plotline, and I do watch Garo. I can't wait for the Requiem movie to be subbed, and I cannot wait for season 2 of Garo to be aired as well, and everything. But that's all. So yeah, this is Jasmus Rider. This might be going up the same day as my Metal Set 1 and 2 reviews, because tomorrow, so stick around with that, and I'll see you next time. So this is Jasmus Rider saying till next time. Bye bye for now.